Okay, the watch list video for August 30th, which would be Tuesday. Pretty uneventful day in the chat room today. Had a couple trades, nothing to really speak of. Man, late in the day, I mentioned in chat this THLD looked good before it broke. Looked like this. I said, I wonder if this can break the high of the day. I wonder if there's enough day left and volume left on an August afternoon. And look at that. Having said that, it's definitely on the list for tomorrow because this is a beautiful. You get this big island down here. Huge volume pop here and a beautiful flag. So this one definitely top of my watch list tomorrow. Let's go back to the SPY real quick and then I'll go into the watch list. We're just still in the middle of this range. You know, nothing really relevant. So we'll just keep finding the pretty charts and playing them. All right, so let's go. SPU is going to go on watch tomorrow. Huge run today. Tiny float. And so, I'm not going to chase. It went from 6 to over 9. But you never know. You might get a gap down tomorrow and then a red to green or a narrow range or, it might give a setup that we watch. It should be on watch for the next week going forward. Look what it did last time it got this kind of volume, went all the way to 21. So it's interesting. I'm certainly not going to chase it tomorrow at the open or anything like that, but it definitely will be on watch. EGLE, let me zoom in a little bit here. So you had this big spike back here, lower high, and just a little spike here, little spike here. Well, now it got this big volume Friday, and then a quiet inside day today. So it's definitely worth watching. It might get another low volume, another low float pop, right? KONE, which I think might just be running in sympathy to SPU being such a monster. Traders tend to just say, okay, where's the next low floater? But if this closes, the market's actually still open for 15 more minutes. I'm making my video a little early today, but if this can hang on in this area, stay above 6, it's definitely worth watching for a possible red to green or something like that tomorrow. THLD, I already showed you. That's my favorite, THLD. STEM, again, a little bit of a hammer. It's finding buyers below the $1.50 area. So I still think this one might pop one of these days. Goes on watch. CRK, really nice pop today. Just looking for a follow through. If it can hold up pretty well into the close, that one might just have a follow through day tomorrow. SGY, just because CRK is on watch. SGY is in a tight range down here. So if oil gets a pop, CRK pops, maybe SGY as well. And then lastly, I've got GNK. You had this big volume pop on Friday and kind of a quiet inside day today. Out of all of those, I'd have to say that THLD is my favorite. That's a really pretty chart. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to leave it at that. We'll add gappers in the morning, hopefully catch a nice gap play. And other than that, we'll be watching this list I just gave you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.